good, YouTube? It's the most energetic entertainer in the city. Manny, hello. Supreme, back with another video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. I don't ask so much. Do this for me, please. We're on the road to 10K. Do this. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, don't just be a halfway supporter. Hit the notification bell. You need it. I need it. We're gonna grow. I'm telling you. Once we're out of the house, it's up. But I didn't get over here to dwell about what we're doing in quarantine. I got on here to explain and give you guys 10 steps and 10 things that they don't tell you that will make you be successful in college. Once again, my government name is Mayor Lawrence, but when I get on that stage and when I see your mama, they call me Manny Supreme. But in all actuality, I came in here to really help and bring you guys and give you guys the details and steps that you need to be successful in college. First of all, I just want to give a huge congratulations to the class of 2020. I know that the coronavirus has played a huge role in you guys, you know, being able to graduate, not being able to graduate, and just being able to just celebrate, you know, the accomplishments of you guys being in school for 12 hard-working, long years. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone, shout out to my family, my cousins, everyone who has graduated. I truly am very proud of you. But I got on here today to tell you guys about the essential steps that you need that they don't tell you to be successful in college. Step one, I know what you guys clicked on here for, and I know I've gotten this amount of subscribers because of this. One word, people: women. Women are your relationship with different women on campus, whether that being friends, girlfriends, associates, is going to play a huge role in how successful you are. Now, graduating from high school, a lot of people have their high school sweethearts. Oh, I'm in love with them. We've grown to really love each other over these past couple of years. You know, save it. Because once you get into college, there's a whole new game. There's a whole new bracket and genre of women. You thought you went to a diverse school, especially at the Georgia State University. You're gonna see a whole lot more, young fella. But listen, women, this goes for you ladies too. It's always good to have that one girl who you can talk to, whether that being your girlfriend, your friend, your best friend, your associate, even the cashier at the freaking cab. Always have somebody who's a lady that you can talk to, because your homeboys are one thing, they'll dap you up, they'll tell you this and that, but a woman's gonna tell you and give it to you straight exactly how you need it. And I kid you not, that has been one of the most crucial and essential ways on how I've been successful my first year in college. Always keep a good woman near you, period. Step number 2, living on campus versus living off campus. I personally recommend for people to live on campus. It puts you in a whole nother different world and space where you're actually able to have one-on-one direct content, 24/7 contact with people who you go to school with. It is essential. Now, I'm not saying that off-campus living isn't great, but if you live on campus, you're guaranteed. Now listen, staying on campus allows you to be able to go from dorm to dorm to place without having to have somebody check you in. Now, one of the perks of off-campus living is that those people tend to have cars, and those people tend to be the unofficial Ubers for the whole friend group. Now, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it there. Stay on campus, young buck, if you want to have a nice first year.
Did you write that down?
Step number 3, classes and finessing. Now, I don't know about other schools, but at the Georgia State University, the best school in the nation, you have an FLC. FLC stands for Freshman Learning Community. The Freshman Learning Community is made up of boys and girls. Also, you will live with these people if you do decide to stay on campus, and it is essential. You hear me? It is essential that you use and take advantage of this. FLCs are the people that you go to classes with. You have every class with them for the first semester. You can create study groups. You guys live near each other. It's basically like a transition from high school to college. This is so essential. Now, I don't condone cheating. I don't condone any things of that nature, but they will help you in ways that you will not even imagine. Oh, you went out to a party last night, but you forgot that you had this paper due. Hey, can you help me with this paper? Yeah, they'll help you because they have the same paper, they have the same ideas, they have the same content and criteria that you will need in order to complete that paper. Take advantage of your FLCs, or if you live near people in your dorms, if you go to schools other than Georgia State, take advantage of the class finessing. School systems are set up for you to be able to finesse them. Now, I'm not saying it's essential and the best for you to be able to do that, but what I will say is take advantage of the smart people around you. First day of school, you already know the smartest people and the people who really care are going to stand in front. The people who are there to just be on their phones and watch TikToks all day are kind of going to be like the middle back because they don't want to be too obvious that they don't care. Look at the people who are already asking questions the first day. Those are going to be your cash cows. Those are going to be those people who you're like,
hello, nerds are us.
You know, we have this module due and I don't really feel like doing it. How much? They're going to do it. Those are the people that are like, hey, I can use this money to go purchase my new technology for this, that, and the third. They're going to do it. So always make sure that you pay attention to those people the first day of school. Step 4, parties. Now, I learned, shout out to Wadia, shout out to everybody who, you know, at the Georgia State, you know how we get down. Parties will be essential to you parties will be essential to you creating those special bonds with the people who mean the most. I've met and had created some of the most best and blossoming relationships that I've ever had in my life with parties. One thing I will say, always keep that friend with you who's lame. They're gonna look out for you and they're gonna be the ones to carry you just in case things get a little too wicked in that cup that you drink. 3, always, there's always going to be that one person in the party that's going to try to create trouble and going to try to mess up things. Always stay away from those people and always make sure that you roll with more than 3 people. 2 people is cool. When you have 3, one of them can be able to help you if you're getting beat up while the other one runs and calls the cops. Not that I'm a snitch, but those are the central facts that you need if you want to party in college. Take advantage of the parties. Now I know some of you guys watching this video right now is like, hey, you know, mom, I have this test that I have to study for and I have to do this, that, and the third. Nobody cares. Go to the party and stop being lame, please. 5, eating. Eating is essential, people. I had to learn it the hard way. Be proportionate with your eating. Now in college, it's 2 people. A person that eats too much and a person who doesn't eat enough. Don't be either one of those. Eat the right amount of proportions. Once you do that, everything else will be smooth and essential. Just keep and maintain the same habits that you had in high school and college. Just help modify them a little bit because college is a big step in difference from high school. But make sure that you eat accordingly. Not over proportionalize when you get stressed out, or you go through a breakup, or you're feeling this, that, and the third, or don't eat too little if you're studying for tests, you're always on the go and you're trying to keep your shape and your physique. Eat, but with proportions. Step 6, working out. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Now, at Georgia State, we're known for having the baddies. And at other schools, you know, shout out to the AUC, those other schools and colleges of that nature. The gym is where you will find the baddest of the baddest. This goes for you females. The finest of the finest men and the finest of the finest females. These are the people who care about themselves. Now, when you go to the gym, there are 2 types of people. They're the meatheads, and they're the people who don't know what they're doing. Please don't be either one of those. Be the average. Go in there when you need to. Don't go in there all the time just to try to show off, or just because you bought workout clothes for the beginning of the year. Go to the gym for a purpose, for a reason. Have a goal already laid out on your phone or your notes. Have a workout team there. Don't look at what somebody else is doing in the gym. Hey, that guy looks pretty cool, and try to copy him in what they do. Because I kid you not, your workout routine will not work. I can count on one hand. Actually, I can use one finger to count how many times I went to the gym last year. And as you can see, especially during this quarantine, everybody's gotten a little bit bigger. So I would take advantage of the gym. Take advantage of it. Those will be the places that you will find the people who have a stable routine, who have a stable way of working and living in life. Make sure you take advantage of using your gym. Step 7. Now, a lot of people don't do this, and I really had to get accustomed to doing this because grade school was a breeze. Study time, study time, study. Now, in college, sometimes you can finesse. But for those classes like ethics, philosophy, and different science classes, you're not going to be able to use quizzing on all of those things. So what I recommend is go back to step 1. Find a woman. And for you ladies that's watching this video, find a good guy. Find a smart one at that. A very down-to-earth person. Somebody who you can trust. Somebody who you can have a conversation with. Because I kid you not, those will be the people who will help you pass that class. Go somewhere different. Go out and go somewhere out of the dorm. Don't study in your dorm. I kid you not. You sit down for 10 minutes, you're going to sleep on your bed. For those people who are like, man, I can't find that person, that girl, or that guy who I could just study with, go to the library. I found and discovered the most beautiful people in the library. Smart, intellectual, beautiful people. And if you haven't seen those videos, go catch up on Mandy Supreme YouTube. Step number 8. This is a tool that I had to find out for myself. It's very essential to how successful you'll be. Get an internship. I'm currently an intern at Streets Not For Five, one of the top radio station in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's helped expand me and network me in so many different ways I can't even imagine. Get an internship. Whether you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be a lawyer, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, find a local business or something related to your career field around your school that you can get your hands in. Get involved with it. Go all the way in. Go deep, because I guarantee you, the connections that you make during school are going to benefit you way more than after. Step number 9, self-care, aka take time for yourself. Going through the hustle and bustle, walking and bumping through people in class can kind of weigh you down. Take time for yourself. Take time to relax. woosah, meditate. Because I kid you not, if you have yourself right, and if you take time to be a better you, nothing can stop you. That means grades, relationships, different people that you may bump into that you don't like. Nobody's gonna be able to throw you off course if you know for yourself who you are. College can get tricky. A lot of times college is where people find themselves, but don't get lost in the sauce. Find yourself. Take time for yourself. And that leads me to step 10. We should have been step 1, but I've been acting like a heathen. I'm sorry, Lord. Pray. Now, I don't know what you guys believe in. I know you are my subscribers, and if you're a part of Manny Mafia, you do believe in God. Alright? But take time to pray. God is going to take you and help you go wherever you need to go. I am a living testament. Before I went to college, there was just a week or two before I actually moved, and I prayed and I was like, God, you know, I know this is going to be the year that I'm going to be able to experience and just network and do a lot of different things. I've exceeded the goals that I set for myself first year, but that all came from one thing, doing one thing consistently, being close to God. Once you pray and you establish Him as the first thing, your priority, you set Him as your priority, everything else is going to work out. Shout out to Savion, because she's amazing, and she helped give me this part to talk about in the 10 things that they don't tell you that you need for college. Once again, you have been watching the most energetic entertainer in the city. I hope I help prepare you for college. Once this quarantine is over, good luck to you, young buck.